I always say that there's blessing in the breaking. And every moment that you encounter in your life, even if it's just road rage, as simple as that, to maybe losing someone that you love, there is no perfect way to heal. There is no perfect way of dealing with something. It's more just, how am I going to be a better person?
Oh, but either way, she loved me, and seeing me with other people hurt her. And so with that being said, she went out and did things that hurt me. And so it was just this hurt. I've hurt her.
Selena Gomez opens up about her painful past with Justin Bieber. It destroyed me. That's how Selena Gomez described the emotional toll of her breakup with Justin Bieber. And if you follow their journey, you know she wasn't exaggerating. Their relationship was far from an ordinary young romance. It was a turbulent, high-profile saga filled with emotional highs and lows, all unfolding in the public eye. Selena has recently begun sharing how difficult that chapter truly was. Behind the scenes, away from the cameras and headlines, she was quietly struggling. She revealed that the end of the relationship left her feeling deeply lost and broken, fighting to hold herself together while the world watched and speculated. But it wasn't just about heartbreak. The experience impacted her self-esteem, mental health, and ability to trust again. Known for keeping her personal life private, especially regarding Justin, Selena has now chosen to speak out, offering an honest, vulnerable look at what really happened. Their relationship wasn't just long. It was intense and complex, lasting nearly 8 years. It was filled with breakups, reconciliations, and public tension. One week they were seen smiling together. The next, they were unfollowing each other on social media and drawing public attention for cryptic posts that hinted at deeper problems. In 2019, speculation reached a new height when Taylor Swift liked a post that seemed to imply Justin may have been unfaithful, a move that sent fans into investigation mode, convinced there was more to the story than anyone admitted. Then, almost suddenly, Justin moved on. He married Hailey Baldwin in September 2018, just months after what appeared to be another reunion with Selena. For fans, it was jarring, and many wondered how Selena was coping. Even after Justin's marriage, their story didn't fade away. Both artists continued referencing each other in their music. Every lyric was dissected by fans searching for hidden meanings, while interviews and comments only fueled ongoing speculation. Selena's songs like Lose You to Love Me and Look at Her Now were widely believed to be about Justin, and it's not hard to see why. Their relationship left a deep mark, not just on them, but on pop culture at large. It wasn't just a breakup. It became an entire era. Today, Selena is in a much better place emotionally, but it didn't happen overnight. In an episode of the Table Manners podcast released on April 29th, she spoke candidly about the emotional gap between her past relationship and finding love again with her fiancé, Benny Blanco. I hadn't liked anyone in a very long time, she said, describing how hard it was to open up to someone new after so much emotional pain. For years, she went on occasional dates, but nothing ever felt right, until Benny came into her life. When they shared their first moment of closeness, Selena said it felt entirely different from anything she had experienced in a long time. Some things are just for fun, she said, but when there's real emotion behind it, it feels completely different. Fans responded with enthusiasm and support, noting the contrast between her past and her new relationship. After nearly 5 years of emotional growth and self-discovery, she admitted the experience was unexpected and deeply moving. I was a little embarrassed, she said, reflecting on how unfamiliar vulnerability had become. In a powerful interview with Interview magazine, Selena described how out of control her life had felt during her years with Justin. My intention was never to become a tabloid, she said. Watching her private life become distorted by the media was painful. I was like, wait, none of this is true. She explained that stories were often exaggerated, misinterpreted, and reduced her real experiences to sensational headlines. There's nothing wrong with needing space or falling in love, she added, but the way it was portrayed made everything feel chaotic. In one of her most revealing conversations, a 2020 interview with NPR, Selena shared a deeply personal truth. She experienced emotional abuse during her relationship with Justin. At first, she didn't name names, but when asked directly, she confirmed it without hesitation. "I found strength in that," she said. "It's dangerous to stay in a victim mentality. I do feel I was a victim of certain abuse." Selena emphasized that she didn't want to dwell on the past, but was proud of how far she'd come. "I feel the strongest I've ever felt," she said, explaining that facing those memories allowed her to move forward with grace and clarity. For fans who followed their story, her words hit hard. It wasn't just a dramatic relationship, it was a painful experience that left emotional wounds. But through it all, Selena remained focused on healing and growth, not blame or regret. Interestingly, Justin Bieber has also acknowledged his own past mistakes. In an honest interview, he admitted, "I think I was just hurt from my previous relationship. I don't think I knew what I was really struggling with at the time." He referenced unresolved emotional issues and said he was unaware of how they were affecting his actions. In a vulnerable Instagram post, Justin wrote, "I started doing heavy drugs at 19 and mistreated the people around me." He admitted to being disrespectful, angry, and struggling under the weight of fame and pressure. Though he didn't mention Selena by name, the timing and tone made it clear he was reflecting on that chapter of his life. It's evident both Selena and Justin had to go through difficult journeys of reflection and personal growth. Their relationship shaped them in lasting ways, both good and bad. But the most powerful part of the story isn't the pain. It's the strength they each found afterward.